Okay, so what's up, YouTube? This is the Prey Man of the Prey Brigade, and I'm a nerd. Okay, so I'm not really a nerd. My sister calls me that. This gave me an idea for a nerd thing. So I'm gonna start doing Nerd Sundays, Nerd Sundays, Nerd Sundays. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna just we talk about a bunch of nerdy stuff, you know, computers and games and stuff like that. Maybe movies sometimes. Sometimes whatever I have, a resource for that. Now these won't be coming out like every week, like every Sunday. I can't promise that kind of thing. But when I can, I will do a Nerd Sunday. I mean, that means I'll not necessarily be doing these videos on Sunday because today's Tuesday. Um, Tuesday, July the 6th, 2010, and yeah, so it's not Sunday right now, but I will be uploading this Sunday. This has been uploaded Sunday. Just speaking future tense. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna look at some things through my issue of Game Informer. This issue is about the new Halo Reach that's coming out soon. Oh, it's coming out fall 2010. Okay. I'm gonna just go through this. Not necessarily reading about Halo Reach, but I'm gonna just go through the magazine. If I find anything interesting. This is all live, so it's gonna be kind of slow. Yeah, this seems like a bad idea. Bayonetta. Yeah, y'all played I played the demo of this game. It was kind of fun. It was alright, but I'm not really into witches, and the gameplay was kind of difficult to get. But yeah, it's not my style. It's not my cup of tea anyway. So it didn't really matter to me. But it was overall it was kind of fun, with a slice and dice and stuff like that. What is this? Earth Defense Force 2017. Oh, this is issue 202, February 2010, by the way. So if you have a Game Informer magazine, yeah, definitely respond. What is this? What is this? Earth Defense. Blow average games, a blow average give it a wait. Okay, this part, if you have a that does this magazine, this issue 202, February 2010, you can go ahead and follow me. This magazine on page 10. Let me get that. Okay. Bargain Game Informer. I recently went to my local game store and I was browsing around in the pre-owned section. I stumbled upon a game with the price of $13. I'm not going to tell you what it is because you'll make fun of me, but when I got home and started playing it, I realized it wasn't all that bad. I did not think the game warranted its $60 price tag when it first came out, but for a game on the cheap, it was kind of fun. Could you add a section for games that deserve a second look once they go down in price? Yeah. Response to that. Response to that is a below average game is a below average game. It isn't worth talking about no matter how much it costs. With all the great titles in Horizon for 2010, why spend time dwelling on garbage from the past? Ha! Garbage from the past. Let me tell you what's from the past. Killzone, SOCOM, Battlefield, those games are not garbage. What is it? X-Men, Wolverine something. X-Men, X-Men for PlayStation 2. I can't remember the exact title. But that game was fun, and it had ragdolls. I realized that I was playing it. I didn't exactly realize it while I was playing it. I thought it was just some clever animation. But I was like, hold up. He's leaning against the wall and was strictly on the fly. Yo, this game has ragdolls for the PlayStation 2. You know, that's not something you see very often on the PlayStation 2. And yeah, so yeah, that's a good thing feature in the game. So PlayStation 2 games in the past, they are not crummy. Even as far as Atari and whatnot, just because they're old does not mean they're crummy. Garbage. Anyway, value is important, but you don't need to sell for bad games to get the most for your money. PS3 and Xbox both have the greatest hits programs where you can get top tier games for $30. Ultimately, you can find plenty of awesome games in the $10 to $20 range on PlayStation Network and Xbox Live. Okay, wait a minute. PS3 and Xbox 360. Maybe this guy couldn't afford a $30 game, which many of the games now aren't. You know, most games that are like $30 came out like a few years ago when the PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360 came out. So those games have been around. They had their sequels. They've kind of dwindled in value. Dwindled in value, quote unquote, dwindled in value because they're both great games. And I have modern Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and it's a little underplayed. It's it's a little easier to get into be a host this time around. So it's a little underplayed because people think so down about past games, but the truth is they're actually really fun. Uh, Truth is they're actually really fun. Yeah, so maybe this guy couldn't afford a game like that. And maybe he wanted to try something on his old console. I don't know. There aren't too many good games out there at affordable prices. Don't throw your money away on crummy ones. Not like I said, they're not crummy. They're not crummy. Don't know exactly what the game was because he didn't say anything. So he didn't. I don't know exactly what game it was he bought. What you know. So I can't exactly say whether the game was crummy or not. It could have been, could have not been, but So anyway, that's my opinion on that. Crummy games aren't really crummy at all. They're just overlooked. And like I said, this is issue 202, February 2010, and we're in July already. So this kind of thing is yeah, kind of old, outdated, whatever. But it's worth reading through anyway. Force Unleashed is coming this year. This right here, it says platforms. It says platforms to be announced for this page 23. But this issue of Game Informer. But yeah, we all know it's going to be coming on consoles that it was already on. Most likely. I mean, it's probably if the PlayStation Move comes up after that, or even before then yeah, you probably expect some motion controls with that. Video is almost over. One more thing. Medal of Honor coming out in this fall. For all platforms: PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that part of the issue. I'll continue that later. And I'll see y'all.